Hey Taurus, this is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and this is your general monthly reading for December 2018. I hope everybody's doing well. This is a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody. Thanks for tuning in. The moon is in Libra. I'm doing something a little bit different since it is the end of the year. I thought we'd just kind of recap 2018. Look at what has happened over the course of 2018. We're going to do that with this little Waite pocket deck. We're going to take a look at what's going on currently, and we'll be doing that with this deck, which is the Everyday Witch Tarot. And lastly, we're going to take a little gander into what might be going on in the future. And we'll be doing that with this deck, which is the Llewellyn Tarot. I've done the heavy shuffling off camera so as to just minimize some of the noise. Happy holidays if you celebrate the holidays. If you don't, it's happy December. We just had these come out, so we're going to go ahead and put those on the table. Might as well, I'll just go backwards then. So what's up? We're going backwards for some reason. Your ruling planet is out of retrograde, but it is moving back into the sign of Scorpio tomorrow. It had retrograded back into Libra. And it changes signs to go back over what we've already been over within the past few months, as far as our desires, how we earn our money. Excuse me. You know, what it is we like, the things that Venus represents. We're going to be tracking back over what we've already been through, now that it will move back into Scorpio. Mercury retrograded out of Sagittarius this morning and back into Scorpio. So with all of that being said, the energies are getting heavy again. You know, we had kind of gotten away from all of the Scorpio energy, all the scorpionic things, and you know, things had started to lighten up a bit, but now it gets kind of heavy again. Is it going to be as heavy? No, because the sun is not in Scorpio like it was the first time around. Sun is in Sagittarius. And plus, we've already seen these themes when we went over them the first time. So maybe we go into these changes with a better understanding, and we can navigate through things a bit easier. All right, everything's out over here. Battery dead, candle blew out, and that was my last tea light. However, they decided they still wanted to be in video, so we're gonna let them stay. Try to move some out. I guess it didn't matter. Yeah, I'm doing too much. I was about to say something, but let's just go ahead and get into it because my mind ain't right. Let's start with what's been going on over the course of 2018. Ace of Swords. The Devil. And the Justice card reversed. Now, let me just say, I don't know what just happened and then if I picked that up the right way, but the universe knows what it wants to do. So even if I mangled the position, we're seeing what the universe wants us to see. So we got the Justice card reversed. What's been going on over the course, Taurus? We got two major arcana. These are big deals. This is the 15th and this is the 11th major arcana. And we've got an ace. Powerful stuff, Taurus. It's, I guess, been quite the year for you. There was the introduction of new ideas, new communications, and there was a lot of things, I guess, that seemed to just come up out of the blue. There may have been new contracts, signing on the dotted line, you know, for something unexpected. I feel like whatever it was certainly a gift to you. I'm pretty sure, Taurus, whatever it is that has been going on over the course of 2018, for the most part, may have initially been very enjoyable. You know, people get freaked out when they see the devil, but you know, they generally say it feels so good it must be a sin. So a lot of the things that feel good to us, you know, aren't necessarily the best for us. And the devil shows connection. If you look at this card, this is the Lovers with the big old scary nasty monster controlling them. Yeah, it's not the in the Lovers card, I believe. No, that's the Two of Cups. There might be an angel or something in the background in the traditional Rider-Waite Lovers card, but it's almost the same picture, except you got, like I said, the big belly bad boy sitting up there, and he's the puppeteer, and it makes you feel like you need something that you don't. It makes you need a crutch or a vice. This is your obsessions, your addictions, whether it's to people or substances or things. And the thing about it is, probably right now, or what has been happening over the past, is there may not have been a lot of consequence. Some of you Taurus, some of you bulls were presented with some sexy flexy ideas and situations, and then I think that it got you exactly what you wanted. I just don't necessarily know if these things have all been good for you or healthy, but up to this point, like I said, you might be getting through this without a scratch, because the Justice card is reversed. When it's in the upright position, it talks about getting back what you put into it. It's what goes around comes around. In the reverse position, I find that people can kind of get by with things. You know, karma hadn't hit yet, or maybe you're putting a great deal into something and you're not getting the expected return, or maybe you're having to do very little and you're getting a whole lot out of it. And in this case, I feel like with the Devil card here and this Ace, it's the situation where you hadn't had to do a lot to get what it is that you've desired. You're gonna have to be careful though, because we're coming into what's going on now, and we're about to take a look at what might be happening in the future. So these things can turn around, and no matter what the case is, the devil is not our friend in these situations. Even though it's all good in the hood right now, this dude comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So let's see what's happening right now. Okay, we got the Seven of Swords. I'm sorry, this is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. This is the Queen of Wands. And this is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so again, like Taurus, up to this point, let's talk about the Six of Swords a little bit. This is, oh boy, I can't get it. Sorry, card. This is getting information that helps you move forward. Now, the thing about it is, I think whatever this information is that you had gotten with the Ace of Swords may have been like secret. Maybe you were able to find a way to cut through the red tape, to you know what I'm saying, kind of get around some sort of system. I think that there may have been some sort of anonymous information that came in. Like I said, it's information I don't necessarily think that you knew where it came from. And I think you're currently still using that information to move forward. But be careful, because things may not be completely what they seem. And I say that because we've got the moon here. Now, while the full moon illuminates things, nothing's going to illuminate like the sun. There's still going to be things in the dark. And then you've got these darkly cloaked figures that are leading somewhere. And it looks like, this almost looks like the energy of the seven, because this person looks like they are getting away with something. Like they got a fat cat in it. They do have a fat cat in that bag. So they look like they are totally getting away with the bag. But who is it that you're dealing with? As far as maybe these contracts are concerned, or these agreements, whatever it is that got you the bag, is it going to get you into trouble later? As of right now, no. And it's still looking good right here. So let's move on. But I'm just saying, with that moon there, everything may not be what it seems. Just be aware of that. And there may be some underlying anxiety. You kind of maybe know, Taurus, maybe you kind of know. Okay, let's just see. Man, I got this feeling with some of you that maybe this information that you've gotten, I wonder if it's something around a superior, something around maybe a boss, or somebody who is possibly in a higher position. There's another word I'm looking for. Oh Lord. I don't know, Taurus. I've all of a sudden got this feeling that you may have gotten or that somebody may have gotten some information about somebody that may have been in a higher position than they are, and this is information that they can actually use against this person. Anyway, Queen of Wands. Let's move on to her. Oh, sorry, card. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, could be just somebody who's very nurturing, fiery. She's creative. She is charming and charismatic. She's magic. She is magic, baby. She looks good doing whatever it is she does. She's so smoking hot that the dragon, I mean, he breathes smoke anyway, but I feel like she's got him pretty tame. This was just a waiting to exhale moment for him, and she's got him right where she wants him. Anyway, so we got the Queen of Wands there, and like I said, this is somebody who is all of those things that I just said. Now, this could be somebody that you're dealing with, or this could be a personality trait that you have, or a stage of development. And the Queen of Wands, in most decks, well, in the decks that I can think of offhand, I always see her almost as mysterious as the Queen of Cups, because there's always something in her eye that says that she knows more than what she's telling. There's this not quite reachable element to her in particular. And I just think it makes the need grow. I see her and the devil as having some sort of connection. And maybe it's just the obsession. There's been some sort of obsession for this Queen of Wands. But for some reason, she may be a little bit unattainable. Maybe she's married. We got the Eight of Pentacles reversed. This is a Sun in Virgo card. And with it reversed, we are not looking at all of the details. There's something that's being missed. There's a theme of there is something that's being missed. I know I keep saying this. I guess the thing about it is right now it's just not that's not a problem. It's like right now nobody's getting hurt. All of this is working, but there is something that is being missed. Alchemy gone bad is coming up in my mind. But it's just not hurting anybody right now. I don't know if you go into the lab to come up with something, metaphorically. Just make sure the potion doesn't backfire. Let's see what's happening in the future. We have got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. We've got the Devil reversed. So we got the Devil on the table twice. And I know these cards are washed out. It's the Devil. He's the horned man. I'm sorry. He's the horned man here. You can't really make him out. I'm certainly having to focus there. Okay. We almost had it. Had to be quicker than that. Anyway, he's the Devil. But he's reversed. And then the last card is the Judgment card. Reversed. The Sleepers. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles reversed talks about, there's work that needs to be done. It's not time to step back and try to enjoy one's harvest. Now, in the upright position, we talk about the Seven of Pentacles in the traditional Rider to Waite as somebody who does the work without the expectation of immediate payout. And that's kind of been, it's like something happened. I think that I've alluded to this earlier, that, something happened that you just really didn't have to work hard for. And you got it. Or maybe there was the expectation that you were going to have to do little, because this is not focus, not concentration, no focus, no concentration, no attention to detail, not applying the work needed in order to perfect something. If I missed those meanings, let's go back and revisit that. So this again talks about there's not enough that's been put into a situation to step back and say, whoo, look at what I've done. Look at what I've accomplished. Or I feel like overall, there has just been this not having to work hard for something. Now, with the Devil reverse, with the Horned One reverse, This talks about traditionally breaking those chains, breaking away from the attachments, not needing the vices. This is trying to contact your dealer, picking up the phone, and then saying, you know what? No, I quit, at least for the day. Or getting ready to walk out the door, keys in hand, credit card stacked, getting ready to hit the mall, and then turning around and saying, no. I don't need another pair of shoes. Home Goods has seen me enough. Right? This is getting ready to make that hey big head text at 2:30 in the morning and saying no, it's only gonna serve me up until the point that I climax, and after that I'm empty again. This is breaking those sorts of chains. And this is a major arcana. That is very significant because we do have the devil on the table twice. And this is a change. This could be getting over the Queen of Wands. You have been obsessed after her very badly, and then coming to the realization that for whatever reason in this moment, you can't have her. She requires work. She's high maintenance. And maybe you can't, or not willing. And you know, some things happen, and you realize that this is an unhealthy attachment. Now with the Judgment card reversed, the unfortunate part about it is I think that it leaves you feeling empty. You feel like that there is something still missing. And this is how we go through December and into 2019. Of course, these things can change. But with the Judgment card reversed, it's saying that you're still, for whatever reason, not answering to your true calling. There's going to come a point in December where you may feel empty and unfulfilled, and as if you are not living out your true purpose. This could hurt. Breaking the attachments, breaking the chains could hurt, even though it's the best thing to do. And see, with these cards reversed, as I said before, it's not putting the tangible work in. It's not taking the steps in order to have this person or be this person or whatever it is. It all seemed good. And I'm not saying it's not good. These changes that are happening are going to be very necessary. This is a Pluto card. It's about sex, death, and regeneration, transformation. Something has to die in order for something to live. And, you know, those are the things that we tend to go through, Taurus. So, enjoy the ride that you're having, because there's going to come a point as we move through the end of this year that you're going to make some big changes, and they may be uncomfortable changes, but I do strongly believe that they will be beneficial for you in the end. It's not over. You just don't have all the answers. I don't think we ever have all of the answers. So, you know, don't feel like you're different than anybody else. But anyway, all right. That's the way I see it, Taurus. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, you can do that. My information is in the description box below. If you're new, thank you for giving this video a chance. If you are returning, thanks for coming back. I hope to talk to you guys again next month and literally next year. Bye-bye.